What it do, what it do, what it do, gringo gang. It's your boy Emerald Amigo, and you know I cannot let too much time go by without speaking on Kendrick Lamar and what this man has accomplished and displayed to us over the last few weeks or the last 9 months regarding his beef with Drizzy Drake. And Drake, wherever you are, it was Australia last time I checked. I hope everything's well. I hope you're healthy and staying wealthy. Because, man, life's tough for you right now, my boy. Inside the house, you got everything you wanted and needed. And I'm sure you're feeling blessed and never stressed. But outside the house, somehow, some way, you done made the entire world your enemy. And I don't know how you could do it that fast, but you're taking on the entire industry, the entire world, and I don't blame you. I ain't mad at you. You know, we all think that we the shit. We all supposed to think we the shit. We all believe that nobody fucking with us on any level in the field that we specialize in. We all are supposed to have the big head and believe that we the best of the best in what we do. And no matter who you are, you can't mess with us. I definitely understand that concept. I love the confidence and all that. But I do believe that Kendrick Lamar has taught me, please know your opponents. Study the people that you're going to go to war against. Learn their weaknesses. Learn what they're capable of before you jump out there and you just start shooting and aiming and throwing and talking. Like, people, when this battle first began and I was having private conversations with people about who would come out on top, I knew it would be Kendrick, but to this magnitude, even even the great oracle that I am, I couldn't predict the fallout that this battle would create for the boy Drizzy Drake. And you got Drake, Mr. Six God, Artist of the Decade, 500 weeks on the Billboard, maybe more, you know, a certified lover boy, certified hit maker for all of y'all who thought I was on some petty shit. I mean, Mr. Midas touch, anything he touches, it's going up. It's gold. It's a W. One of Lil Wayne's greatest investments that he's ever made in his life. But even with all that steam, all of those accolades, all of those honors and reputation, all the W's and the winning record, I think we all have to remember that no matter how high you climb, no matter how much right you do, how many awards and wins you collect, we can't lose humility, guys. We can't let our head get overinflated. We can never believe that we're untouchable. Anybody can be touched. You just got to find the person with the right fingertips, the person with the right fitting glove. Never think that because you are who you are and you have done what you've done and you've accomplished what you've accomplished that nobody can get near you. Nobody can touch you. And listen, guys, especially if you're going to be bringing up attacks against people's characters, relationships, kids, friends, family members, if you're going to go to these extents in the midst of war, please, please know who you're dealing with. Because some people are willing to take it way further than you ever planned. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying my boy Drake is weak or he's some type of hoe or nothing like that, or that Kendrick Lamar is tougher or a bigger man than Drake or anything like that. But what I'm saying is sometimes people are crafted and formed in environments to where they have to do a little bit more savagery and have to have a little bit less emotion and feelings and fear to be able to survive in these environments. Some people are just trained like fighting dogs or trained like boxers and trained like freaking racehorses their entire lives for any sort of conflict that they may come across because it's life or death. And some people come across conflict and they have the option to be the bigger person and go high when others go low, or run away from a conflict. Conflict is happening over here, I'll just go over here. Or have someone else take care of the conflict for them. Or use chameleon techniques to avoid conflict at all by simply becoming the people that they would more than likely have conflict with. And in this scenario, the person who had to become a cold-blooded killer to all of his foes in any situation in life just so happened to be Kendrick Lamar. And I can look at the way that he showed up on his mixtapes, the way that he showed up on Double XL or BET freestyles, the way he shows up personality wise when rapping with his peers, with people on his same team, the way he shows up. I could see that this was a very cutthroat individual with little to no sympathy for any competition or any opponent that would come his way. And now that Drake was unable to annihilate this man early in Drake form, the way that we all expected him to do, and Drake didn't have his game face on, and he gave this man Kendrick Lamar time to heat up and preheat the oven instead of just attacking him with a back-to-back esque record at his earliest convenience. He decided to joke around with AI, and he decided to attack multiple people simultaneously instead of focusing on Kendrick and Kendrick alone. He tried to package one of his Kendrick disses in a diss against damn near everybody in the industry who he had a problem with. And while making all of those dire mistakes, he gave Kendrick Lamar just enough time to stop sending warning shots and to dial in and focus directly on him. And he allowed Not Like Us to emerge from the crevices and the cracks of hell. And the song was so direct, so blatant, so potent, so danceable, so unlike Kendrick, so shocking, so memorable with the punchlines and the certain lines that were in it, and so sing-alongable. And the song checked all of the Drake boxes before Drake could check all of the Drake boxes. And when a man beats you at your own game, because obviously the lack of respect for who he was and the overinflated ego for who you were took you off your game to where he could beat you at your own game. That's how we get to 5 Grammys for a song about you, a Super Bowl halftime performance, being one of the most anticipated and performances probably of like the last 50 years because everyone wanted to know if the song about you would be performed. It leads to a Grammy crowd and a Super Bowl crowd all screaming a single line that degrades you in unison, together, as a people, and I think it's all due to not a lack of skill, not a lack of authenticity, capability, not even because Kendrick was better than you. I think it's simply because of underestimating an opponent and not respecting this opponent the way that all opponents deserve to be respected. So, in any obstacle or any confrontation, disagreement that you may have with an outside person, an outside force, I think that Kendrick taught us all, no matter who or what it is, never underestimate anybody or anything you go up against. And never think that you're too big or you too great or too powerful to be taken down. Because no matter how rich, how big, how intelligent, how anything you are, there's always someone out there who got something for your ass. So Drake, I hope you recover ASAP. I hope things go well with whatever legal actions you decide to pursue or whatever you're fighting for yourself or for us. I hope things play out in your favor. Um, and I hope that you're able to get back to where you were a year and a half ago, a year ago. But for now, you definitely put yourself in a position where you're gonna be moving solo for a little while, and I do pray that you've been able to look in the mirror and understand that no matter who we are, God got a way to humble every single one of our ass. And this has been the Input episode number 2. And that's what Kendrick taught me. Let me know in the comment what he taught you. Like, comment, subscribe. Gringo gang, I'm about this thing. Yes, sir. Ski.